Hi everyone, it's Namir. Welcome back to Animal Crossing Wild World. Let's relax, shall we? Alright, so in the last episode, it was the first episode, and we were getting started in our town of Whisper. We met 3 new neighbors. There was Cube, Hopper, and Mallory. And as we can see, oh goodness me, it's raining today. Let's see if I can use one of these. There we go. Just as an umbrella, since it's raining. My goodness. Oh, there's a bug there. I wish I had a net. Oops. Pick that weed. Alright, well. Shall we get our day started? I think we should. Oop, oh no. So this is something that can happen. You can fall into pitfalls. It's rather annoying. Now, unfortunately, we can't, use an umbrella and a tool at the same time. And as you guys can see, it is nighttime. I did say that I wanted to show you guys the different times of day and what they're like. And there's a reason why tonight, a Saturday of all nights, I wanted to show you. Oh, hi Cube. Good evening. I guess it rained all day long. I feel so waterlogged I thought I was going to dissolve. The other day I got a letter from Mallory, but I totally forgot to mail my reply. Oh, could I get you to deliver it for me? Oh, sure, we can do that. So yeah, we can still do favors for animals in this game. He said he wanted us to do it in the next half hour, so let's try and get that done now. Oops. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm just so used to playing New Leaf, I suppose. Alright, is she home? Oh, there she is. And it looks like there's a new neighbor. I got a letter for you. Oh, it's a letter from Cube, an unexpected treat. I'm gonna read it. Now, she didn't show us the letter. However, the closer you get to animals, they will show you what's in the letter. Oh, and look at this! A letter in a bottle! Let's take a read. What does it say? It's Burger Madness, 10% off every type of burger. Limit 1 coupon per customer. Expires August 31st, close Mondays. I'd quite like that. I could go for a good burger. Alright, let's go visit our new villager. Oh my goodness, I know who this is. He was in my town in GameCube. Samson! Hey, pleased to meet ya. I'm Samson. Who are you, Pipsqueak? Ah, so you're known as Namir, huh? I was super busy all day today, so I'm doing my workout now. What, you too? Well, give me some space. These pythons need room. Aww. I've had Samson in many a town before. I quite like him. Alright, so yes, as I was saying, I wanted to show you guys what happens in Animal Crossing on Saturday nights. Particularly around 8 o'clock. Right now, it is 7:55. So we'll have to wait just 5 more minutes. But that's okay, because we have things that we can do in the meantime. Like collecting the fossils, finding the money rock. We can also go check out the shops, so let's go do that. No, I don't like either of those, or any of those rather. Oh, what fantastic timing on your part. I'd completely forgotten to mention a very important thing I must ask of you. Now that you've moved into Whisper, the Happy Room Academy will rate you. Okay, so yes, all we have to do is just make sure our room looks really nice to earn points. Yeah, count me in. There's no new tools today, that's a bit of a bummer. Flamingo again and a green table. No, I don't really want either of those. Oh, he's in my way. Here we go. Cityscape wall. I do like this wall a lot, but no. Ranch flooring. Let's see. Ooh, I like that color. I'll buy it. Sure. Regarding one of my store sister's companies, Tom Nook Point Systems Inc. Yes, the point tracking machine. We talked about that last time, though. So we don't have to worry about that. Alright. Oh, and some of our trees are growing. That's good. What about the other ones? Yep. You'll be able to tell if a tree isn't growing because the sapling won't get to be this big. It'll just be like a little... It'll look exactly like the planted sapling, except it'll be wilted. I'm missing a fossil. Somewhere. Oh, tomorrow is the bug off. Okay. So it's like a contest where you catch different bugs. And you can win a trophy or a prize. So that might be fun. Although we don't have a net, so I'm not too sure. Unless Nook sells one tomorrow, which I hope he does. There we go, there's the last fossil. I don't know. Okay. Well, that bell toll means that it is 8 o'clock. Which means we can go see that special something that I wanted you guys to see. Oh, there's Hopper. Let's say hi to him first. Oh, Namir, you seem like the type who doesn't care about the rain. Give me news. Furniture, tools, sushi, everything worth having in the world costs bells. There are tons of get-rich-quick schemes out there, so find one you like. Me, I pick up random junk around town, then I threaten Tom Nook until he buys all of it for a ridiculous price. So yes, they're gonna be in a bit of a tutorial mode for a little while, just until we get the hang of the game, but that's okay. Did I try this rock already? Yes, I must have. Okay, well, let's go to the museum, because that's where we gotta go. And here he is, KK Slider. Hey, what a groovy night. Always glad to see new faces making the scene. My name is KK Slider. I play my tunes here pretty much every Saturday night. What do they call you? Namir? Cool. Care for a song? Oh yeah. Cool. Hey, if there's something you want to hear, just give it to me straight. I'm taking requests if you're giving them. Yeah. We'll get my favorite song out of the way. And you have to make sure that it is spelt correctly. Oops, otherwise he won't play it. KK Bassa is my favorite. It holds a very special place in my heart. So we're going to listen to it. And then afterwards, if any of you have a request that you want to hear, a song, just let me know and I can request it. Alright, Mellow, I can dig that. I'm all set to play, so cop a seat, man. Alright, let's listen. This is Far Out, get ready to groove. To KK Bassa. And there we go. That's my favorite song. Hey, thanks for listening. I hooked you up with a boot of KK Bossa. You know, a bootleg? You can play it on the box back at your pad anytime. It's cool, no charge. Those industry fat cats try to put a price on my music, but it wants to be free. You be sure to drop on by and catch me again, man. I'll be around. Ah, I love KK Sliders so much. I think he's probably my favorite. KK Slider and Captain, I think, are my two favorite Animal Crossing NPCs. Ah, hello Brewster. Booster. Different game. Alright, let's get another coffee from him. Thank you. I'm actually drinking a coffee right now as I record this. Acid, bitterness, and boldness all balanced in perfect harmony. It's true. Thanks. Alright. Let's go put this back in our house. This new song that we got. So we can put it in here, which is what this was for. And here we go. Oh yes, we can put this on the floor. There we go. It doesn't really match very well, but that's okay. So the air check, or the version that you get of KK songs to play at home, are different than the live versions, which is okay because I like them both just the same. Let's try to make a bit more money. Oops. Oh goodness me. I'm gonna be doing this a lot. Where I pick up the wrong, or I press the wrong button. Oh my goodness. I'm so used to playing New Leaf still. And I also recently picked up Happy Home Designer again. And I forgot how much fun that game was. Even though it's just like a little spin-off, it's still really, really fun because I love designing rooms, and that's what that game is all about. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, so this is something that can happen. Whenever animals get exclamation points over their head, they'll want to talk to you, and you can actually increase their chances of doing this by just being outside for about 15 minutes or so, and then running by them. A totally bizarre letter that I found in my mailbox. Chew on this cube. The less a person accomplishes in a day, the more he talks during meals, but that's okay. It's true. It's kind of confusing, but I'm into it. It's like a code I have to crack. Cube is adorable. Oh, he's definitely one of my favorite villagers, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna change. This is kind of bothering me, the way this is laid out. There we go. Alright, let's go sell this stuff to Nook. I'm gonna give those fossils to Blathers. I know I said that I would hold off on donating during recording, but I figure there's not a whole lot that we're donating today. And it's still kind of the beginning, so we can see what's going on. I want to sell, please. Not the fossils. So our common floor and all these seashells. Some seashells sell for more than others. You have like the really common ones like sand dollars, porcelettas, doll's tops. The coral, I believe, sells for a little bit more, as does the white scallops. Any scallops will sell for quite a bit. And actually, it could be a little bit prudent to save any scallops that you do find, because there is a character that makes an appearance who will trade you scallops for furniture and other items. So, alright. No, I'm good for now. So other things that Nook sells, he'll sell two tools a day. He also sells medicine, which you can use on yourself if you get stung by a bee. You can also give it to villagers, because villagers can get sick in this game. You can buy a pack of flowers, stationery, a bottle with a letter in it. Unfortunately, the whole idea behind it, as far as I recall, was over Wi-Fi or local connection. So unfortunately these don't really work that well anymore. He'll sell a carpet and a wallpaper and 2 furniture items. So it's prudent to check every day. And it also is very prudent to buy things from him. Because if you buy items from Nook, then he will upgrade his store. So hopefully he'll be able to do that quite soon. Provided he gets good items in. Alright. Donation, please. It's much faster to just give it to him as a donation and then have him check it. Yes, please. It's a fern fossil. Okay. A marvelous find. This piece of fauna had just emerged from the sea when it became preserved. Rather than seeds, it relied on its spores to spread. It resembles moss with leaves. Ancient plants turned me into a veritable hoot box. Yes. Hopefully we don't have any repeats again. I couldn't believe the bad luck that we had yesterday. Oh no! I meant to say yes! Ah! That's what I get for hitting buttons too quickly. Ugh. Donation! Yes, that's why I gave it to you, Blathers. A Triceratops. Awesome! So there's one piece of a dinosaur. A Triceratops. A Parasaur torso. Awesome! So we didn't get any repeats. That's good. No, that's everything. Alright. Now, this is something that I mentioned yesterday, and I want to see if it will work. Oh, but first I'll check to see if there are any new lost items. Oh, there are, really. Is it a pitfall? Oh no, it's not. A daffodil table. I'll take that. Yes. Alright, let's see if this will work. When you want to visit another town, if you have a friend coming to visit you, I'd very much appreciate if you let me know. You can open the gates. Invite guests. Unfortunately, Nintendo Wi-Fi connection doesn't work anymore, so we're gonna do DS to DS. Now let's see if this will work. Oh, well there you go. So this was how you traveled to and from other cities in both Wild World and City Folk. Because in the first game, you could only travel to another friend's town if you had their memory card. So you weren't actually able to play with your friends in real time, but they changed that with this game. Of course, you can still play DS to DS, if you wanted to, but there isn't any more NintendoDS Wi-Fi anymore. That was a service that they unfortunately got rid of, or stopped a few years ago now, so. Which is a bit of a shame because I know there are still a lot of people who do play this game and other games like the Pokemon games too. And they can't participate in any sort of online activity anymore, so it's a bit of a shame, but unfortunately there were just more people using the new service with the 3DS line. I'm included in that. I think I've only used the Wi-Fi on my DS a very small handful of times, because for the DS you needed a very specific internet connection, which we did not have. You know, there's like WPA and WEP or PE, something like that anyway. I'm not all up on my lingo, I'm sorry. So as you can see, so far we have had no bees come out of any of the trees, which is what I was saying yesterday. If you have your gates open, there we go, there's one piece of furniture. What is it? A water bird. If you have your gates open, there won't be any bees that come out of the trees, and all of your villagers will be inside, and we'll see that in just a minute whenever I get over to that side. But it is worth doing it if you want to, I mean if you don't trust your bug catching skills, or if you don't even have a net like me, or if you just want to quickly get the bells out of the trees. Did I shake these already? I feel like I did. This will also cure any sick villagers. So if you have a sick villager and you don't have access to medicine for one reason or another, you can just open up your gates and they won't be sick anymore. So it's almost like a bit of a bug in that way, but I've used it on multiple occasions where I've had sick villagers and I just either already used the medicine on myself for getting stung by a bee, or any other reason really. Now I don't remember if you can get 2 items or only 1. We're certainly getting a lot of money though, which is always nice. I will always take money, especially free money. Free money is always good. I really wish I had a bug net so that I could catch all those bugs. I'm a little sad that Nook was selling the same tools as he was yesterday. Oh, there we go. There's the other item. That's what I wanted. A kitchen corner. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Alright. 2. Oops. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 1,000 bells just from shaking the trees alone. And we got 2 pieces of furniture, one of which I'm going to sell, the water bird, more than likely. So let's go take a look at those items. Even though our house is very small, we might have some trouble fitting it all in. We can still take a look. Alright, let's see here. This is the daffodil table that we got. I'm gonna sell that. This is the water bird. I might be mistaken, but I think a friend of mine actually owns one of these, so let's keep it in the house. And a kitchen corner. So that should, yeah. So you can have like a kitchen in your house if you wanted. It has like a little spice rack on it. Unfortunately, our house is quite small, so I think I'm gonna sell it. Oops. No, I want to pick that up. And this will let me show off another feature that Nook has. I'd like to sell, so we can sell these two items. Alright, now, oops, didn't mean to hit that. So as you can see, there are two other options here, turnip prices. Now what this is every Sunday morning, there will be another NPC that comes into town. Her name is Joan. She's a warthog and she sells turnips. And it's kind of like the stock market in that way. So he's buying turnips for 49 bells per turnip. So it's just like the stock market. Buy low, sell high. So you'd want to buy turnips at a low price and sell them high. The only thing is, turnips are only good for 1 week. And if you time travel, so like say, you know, you wanted to see what the prices were all week, well if you went back in time, your turnips will go bad. So you have to be really careful. It is a lucrative way to make money in the game. I've personally never really done it, just because I don't really play Sunday mornings. So, that's up to you though. And then the other thing is the catalog. So, this is a collection of every item we've ever had on our person. So, 8 out of 562 furniture items alone. So I could always order that kitchen corner again if I wanted. And it will show you what it looks like. And it's the same with any carpet, wallpaper, clothing items, accessories. So, I think you can't buy music, of course. Umbrellas, there's the accessories, any stationery, gyroids, which we have yet to get into, even dinosaur fossils. You can't sell them, of course, but you can see what they look like. So these are the fossils that we got, actually. So there you go. No, that's a... Alright. Now, I'm gonna go close those gates. Oh yes, I was gonna show you first though, that all of your villagers will be inside whenever you do this. So if we go by anybody, this is a good way to look into other people's houses. So why don't we do that actually, because we have yet to see Cube and Mallory's house. This is what Cube's house looks like. It's certainly interesting. He's got a robot clock, and the song playing is KK Techno Pop. And he has a drawer here. What are Luigi's clothes doing in here? So yes, that's what Cube's house looked like. Not what I was expecting at all, actually. Let's go see Mallory's house, and then I will close the gates. we've already seen Hopper's house. Samson isn't done unpacking yet, so we can't see what his house looks like. She also has KK Bassa playing. Alright, well, she has some cabana furniture. She has an exotic bench and a bathtub. I guess she is a duck, isn't she? It's getting so cold. Got any gossip? Clue you in on an easy way to make friends here in Whisper. It revolves around letters. You can send them from Tower Hall. Yes, you can add gifts to your letters, and that's actually a very good way to get foreign fruit. So we have apples in our town. That's our native fruit. But if we wanted something like cherries or pears, oranges, that sort of thing, a really easy way to do it is to write a letter to a villager, ask them if they want to trade fruit, maybe ask for a foreign fruit, and then add a fruit from your town. I have done it. It's pretty much a guaranteed surefire way. You might not always get another fruit in return, but it does increase the likelihood of it. Otherwise, pretty much the only other way to get foreign fruit is to visit other towns, because every town will have a different kind of fruit, unfortunately. Vine paper, yeah, sure, I'll buy it. So what I'm going to do off screen is write those letters asking for foreign fruit, and we'll go from there, and hopefully we'll get some nice replies with some other fruit. Alright, now then, let's go close those gates. And eventually I'm gonna make up a pattern to change the town flag and maybe to use for clothes or something. We'll see. I want to ask you. Close the gate, please. Oh. Oh no! Uh-oh. When was the last time we saved? Oh, that's the trouble with having that sort of thing going on. Oh dear. Oh, well, it appears we've got mail though. Oh no, I didn't. So it was those items that we got. We have our song. So it was just the 2 items and the 1,000 bells. Oh, dear me. Honestly, I'm not terribly fussed about that. What was that from? Oh, the HRA. Right. Thank you for joining. That's all it says. Oh, goodness, that's frustrating. I'm not terribly worried about those 2 items that we lost. If I'm really that upset about it, I can get some after, so I'm just gonna grab my apples again. The 1,000 bells I can make up very quickly by either selling fruit or I can shake the trees again if I really need to. But what I wanted to do was a bit of fishing. Now I'm not sure if we're a bit too early for this or not, but there's a certain fish that you can only get at night whenever it's raining or snowing. And since it's nighttime and raining, let's see if we can get it. Now I don't know if it needs to be past 9 p.m. I guess we'll find out. Ah! I bet you that was it. You want to look for relatively large shadows. For that specific fish, it is quite rare, so... And a good way, actually, to grind for big fish, in a way, is to... why did I do that? Is to scare off any smaller fish by running close to the water. Oh, I'll take a red snapper. I don't think we've donated one of these yet. You can scare off smaller fish, and that will increase the chances of larger fish appearing. So, ooh, a pearl oyster. That's pretty good. That'll sell for quite a bit. Let's see what Mallory has to say. Oh, that means we didn't deliver that letter. Oh well. If you see that piece of clothing, would you let me know? Oh, okay, so she wants us to buy her a shirt, or find her a shirt, rather. So we can do that. I delivered it. Oh, wow, nice work. It's kind of like your Cupid or something. Well, then I gotta give you something nice to say. Okie dokie, then here's a lattice wall. Okay. Well, I'm glad that's saved. Oh yes, I suppose we did do that before, we opened the gates, right? Well, nice. So now we got a new wallpaper, although if it's what I think it is, I'm not a huge fan of the lattice wall. I'm not even sure if it'll match, but we can always check. Let's go buy a shirt for Mallory. Hello. Let's see. She's purple, so why don't we go with the natty shirt? Sure. I actually, this heart shirt is the shirt that in my newest New Leaf town my character was wearing upon her arrival. It's a very cute shirt. I quite like it. Alright, let's put the lattice wall on our wall. See if it looks good anyway. It's better than what we had, I suppose. It doesn't really match, but oh well. That's not the worst thing. Alright, let's go give this shirt to Mallory and see what she gives us in return. And while we're going there, we can always look for bigger fish on the way, since the beach spreads across the whole bottom screen here, which I really like. No, you're not very big. You're big. Alright, let's try and catch up. Oh. Oh. It's so finicky. Oh no, I hit it too quick. I have a trigger finger. Itchy trigger finger. That's me. I bet you that was it too. How frustrating. Come on, go away. I want big fish. Now you don't want to be looking for anything with a fin, because that's too big. Alright. Clothe yourself. There you go. What? Did you say you were going to give me this natty shirt? So are you saying you want me to wear it? Okay then, as you wish. Aw, that looks cute! Well anyway, I guess I should give you a nice prize. Please take my 500 bells. I will gladly take any money that you have to give me. Wow, who knew that you had such great taste in clothes? Aw, well I'm glad you liked it, Mallory. Oh, no, you're too small. No, you're also too small, and you're too far away for me to— oops, I didn't mean to pick up that shell. Well, whatever. Nope. No. No! Ugh. Doesn't want to seem to be wanting to come out for us. Oh, that's a pretty big one. Let's see. Oh, I've done it again! This is terrible. I'm not a very good fisherwoman, am I? Oh dear. I'd really like to catch this fish. At least one. But I want it to be a big one. Go big or go home. That's what I say. Are you a big fish? No, you're a small fish. Very, very tiny fish. You're not very big. I do love this music. The Wild World soundtrack as a whole is very nostalgic for me. More so than Population Growing, the GameCube version, honestly. Although I wish it did have there we go. I wish it had rain-specific music. Oh, I didn't want you. Ugh. That's the problem with the big shadow fish, is that 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a sea bass and not the fish you want. But yes, I wish there was music. Oh, that wasn't my fault. I wish there was music in this game, like in the newer games, where the rain, if it was raining or snowing, it would have like a twinkly feeling to it or something like that. That's something that I felt was really lacking in these games, but it's okay. Oh my goodness, I am just slow on the draw today when it comes to fishing, aren't I? Well, I suppose maybe that's a sign that I am not meant to fish today. I can't seem to catch anything. So let's go sell the items that we have to Tom. And then what I'll do off screen is I will write those letters and I'll put the fruit in them, in the letters, and then I'll mail them off. And hopefully we'll get, oops, oh dear me. Hopefully we'll get a response with some foreign fruit. That would be really, really nice. Have I donated a red snapper yet? I don't think I have, so I'm gonna hold on to that and then donate it to Blathers. That's one thing I really like about what they did in New Leaf, the Animal Crossing for the 3DS, because the first time you catch something, it'll say, I wonder what my encyclopedia has to say about this, which is awesome because it's a good way to tell if you've caught anything or not. Although these games do have, along the top here, these are all the different tabs. So the first one, the suitcase, is your inventory. This one is your patterns. These are all the fish that you've caught. So this is like your fishing encyclopedia. So crayfish, 4.7 inches ponds, season, spring and summer. When threatened, they cut off their legs. They grow back when they molt. So it'll give you information on any fish that you've caught. So if we look at the sea bass here, it's in the ocean all year. They put up a fight, but it's worth it. Sea bass is quite delicious. Red snapper. Their red color comes from their shrimp diet. It also has one for all your bugs, which we have yet to catch. This was made for like the Wi-Fi. It was a good way for you to be able to talk to somebody. Just like that. We also have the town map, and then this was your friend roster. So you would have your code, and then you could put in some friends. Unfortunately, well, as we know, that entire, is that gonna go away? It's just gonna stay there, I guess. That's okay. It is just gonna, oh no, there we go. I'm used to New Leaf where it stays for much shorter amount of time, so. Alright, let's donate this red snapper, and then that will be it for today. Relatively few places serve red snapper, but I actually understand rye. It's rather dry, not at all flavorful. Well, there we go. The more you know. Alright. So thank you again so very, very much for joining me today. We got to listen to a song, meet a new person, or a new animal, I suppose. We got a new villager who we got to meet as well. We did a favor for some villagers. We got some new furniture and some new flooring and carpeting. I think all in all we had a pretty good eventful night. So thank you all again so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Bye!